Hey everyone, this is Taylor Harding and this is my module 14 practicum video for the practicum assignment. Doing a couple more range of motion measurements today. So we're going to start off with ankle dorsiflexion. So for ankle dorsiflexion, you want the athlete supine with their ankles hanging off the table and like just kind of in a neutral position. And then from there, they will dorsiflex their ankle as much as they can. And then for the axis of the goniometer, you place it just below the inferior or lateral malleolus. The movable arm goes along the midline of the fifth metatarsal, and then the stationary arm runs up the side of the fibula. So that position there measures out to about 83 degrees. Okay, measuring the other side. This one's right at about 80 degrees. All right, next we're going to move into hip internal rotation. So have the athlete bring their hips up to 90 and then their knees up to 90 as well, both knees. And then for hip internal rotation, you put the axis on the patella, the moving arm, where's the moving arm? The moving arm runs along the tibia, and then the stabilizing arm is like an imaginary line that's parallel to the ground. So then from there, I'll move the tibia out, keeping the axis over the patella, stationary arm parallel, then moving arm out along the tibia. That measures out to about 31 degrees. On the other side, again, axis over the patella, okay, moving the leg out. Got about 20 degrees of range of motion on the right leg. And last one, hip extension. You can just relax your legs. And then so hug this leg. So to start this one, I'll have the individual hug their uninvolved leg, place the axis right over the greater trochanter. The stationary arm runs up the midline of the pelvis and the trunk. And then the moving arm goes along the femur. Excuse me. Okay, so we got about, what's the math there? 6 degrees of extension. You can kind of flip over to the other side. Yeah. And again, same thing. So measure the right leg. He'll hug the left leg as that's the uninvolved leg. Axis over the greater troch, stabilizing arm along the trunk, moving arm down the femur. Got about 5 degrees of range of motion there. All right, so those are the range of motion measurements for ankle dorsiflexion, hip internal rotation, and hip extension with knee flexion. Thanks, everybody.